where it all begins. Glamour, isn't it? The lift at home with a bit of JJKO play. You've got to cross the city and fight the Barcelona marathon. I fought the marathon and the bumper won. Seriously. So this really is the most remarkable thing. You know, paint me bewildered. Those of you who run the marathon, or those of you who have been involved in the organisation, or maybe who live in a city where this happens often, might be laughing at me, but the city was 3/4 shut. And I've been studying the map and working out how I'm going to get in, and admittedly I was going to skip lines and defy the cops, and I thought, yeah, we'll put on I Fought the Law. And instead, because they kicked off at 8:30, they've got the whole of the city where people have run through cleared of any spectators, cleared of any barriers, cleared of any rubbish. The pavements are extraordinarily clean until I get right here, right to work, where it's going to be quite difficult to get across. Well done, the people and the cops and the organisers of Barcelona and its marathon. Quite a remarkable achievement. But, yeah, the game's not finished yet. Join in at home if you want. Blessed peace and calm. And Studio 3 this is where the magic happens. I hope I don't stumble into anything embarrassing. There's a little fight going on in the corner there. This is where the magic happens. That's what I was told to say. That'll be my couch. I'm going to command the situation. And 13, 14 hours from now, it'll be time to go. Now, if we talk about magic happening, this is the real place. David is going to take over and he's going to transform what you can see here into something different. Can you see it there? Wow. So the mad reason for painting my face ruby style is that I've got to come down to the studio and work with these gentlemen. There's Marcelino. There's Jamesy Easton. Hello. That's the only time we three will smile at each other all fucking day. And oh, Jamie wants the team. Jamie thinks the team, the lineup is more important than this. And admittedly, you know and I know, he's probably right. Here we go. It's time to start. There's the makeup team. There's the clock, I hope. There's the rest of the studio. You've seen all you need to. How did they used to play this on Big Brother? It's 7 o'clock and Graham's in the talking house. Some such pish, I don't know. There we are. We're not in a submarine, although there's a nice porthole. It is 7 p.m. I've no idea what's happened in the cup final in England. I've no idea what's happened in the Old Firm match. Not really all that bothered in the latter instance. But about halfway through a beautiful day here at LaLiga Television, we've seen some pretty decent football, more so in the first game, where I really enjoyed how Betis overcame a 2-0 deficit, where they looked really robbery-legged after their European escapades. The game where you'd have thought there might be some severe entertainment, Sevilla against Athletic, there wasn't, but it was another hugely valuable 3 points for Athletic, who over the piece probably enjoyed it. And right now, it's La Real. Manchester United fans, did you watch La Real being, how would I put it? I can't say the word robbed. Colour penalty decisions that didn't go their way, as they say, didn't go their way. At Old Trafford, Manchester United over the two ties, as I predicted. Scott Minto, are you watching? Went through. But they felt woebegone. They limped back from Lancashire to the Basque Country. Now here they are in the capital at Rayo, where you'd have thought they'd have got a chasing. Left players on the bench, they have significant injuries, but no, they've been as good as I've seen them all season, harassing and chasing Rayo, doing well. you can't be at every game. For the last few weeks, I've been giving you lots of live stuff from Montjuic, from Bernabeu, from the Metropolitano on Wednesday. Here, you do this, as they call it in the trade, off tube. And it's great to be watching a game where La Real represent themselves well, and they have. They've pressed well, they've been competitively aggressive, which you have to be against Rayo Vallecano. And that's probably enough for the moment, because we're building up to the really, really big game. Be Jensen leading the band at the Metropolitano, back there again, where it's Athletic against Barcelona. Come to you maybe during halftime of that, let's wait and see. Certainly at the end of it, it's been a right good day of football. And if you know what the result of Newcastle, Liverpool or Celtic Rangers was, jolly well done. Jolly well done. So it is, Captain's Log start date 72 hours later. What a cracking day of football. Again, in my exaggeration style, I think we saw about 722 goals this afternoon, 6 of which came at the Metropolitano. Guys, did we see the league champion playing at Metropolitano today?
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Maybe not again.
Did we see the league champion playing at Metropolitano today?
Maybe yes.
Maybe not, maybe yes, and this is why we're in the jobs we're in. Listen, this is freedom madness. I've got the bends because we're coming up for air after lots of fathoms under the sea. I hope you're watching. I hope you make your own decision about what happened at Metropolitano. That was a cracking game of football. 3 times they've met this season, 17 goals. Stay tuned, there's another one still to come in the Cup semi-final. This is just about the end. Although, I'll start speaking to you on the way home too, when Jamie and Marcelino are already in their hotels. So it's time to go home. There we are out in the street outside the studios, the giant screen where often you see people conglomerating if they haven't got the license for the Spanish station that carries the games. There could be quite a crowd out here. Not now, because it's very, very late. I guess it's about 1 o'clock. Nice and cold. We're like that. This is the very scene where I showed you my award-winning pictures of the marathon. Isn't it? What a difference a day makes. Jokes aside now, that's a long, tiring shift where you put a lot in. I'll admit that after doing co-commentary, which I did today on Rayo against La Real, I find that a draining experience, because whether you're at the stadium or doing it off tube, you put so much energy in and you're trying to analyse and pluck good vocabulary at the same time. And you're allowed to say, Graham, that's pathetic, but I'm just telling you the truth. It's a draining experience. I said at the beginning of the day, here we go on our 12, 13, I don't know if it's 13 or 14 hour shift, but it's a long one, and yet what a privilege. I've seen some fantastic football. I've been allowed to talk about it all day. Jamie is a marvellous, talented, really smart, sharp, demanding presenter. Mars played in a European final, played for his country, and although he and I never deliberately disagree, we seem to disagree about 70% of things, and yet we end up on good terms, enjoying each other's company, and it's been a pleasure being here. I don't know if I've put a good jigsaw together of my day at LaLiga Television Studios, but I have done. Now you've seen a little bit of behind the action, behind the scenes. What is it I always say? Stay tuned.